Today I'll be speaking about the difference between lab-grown diamonds and mined diamonds. By the end of my speech, the audience will be able to understand the difference between the two diamonds. In this speech, we'll offer an overview of how lab-grown diamonds are created, how mined diamonds are mined, the cut and grading process, and how diamonds are valued. Have you ever heard the song "Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend" and wondered why us girls love them so much? As a sales associate in a family-owned jewelry store in McHenry, I have been in the jewelry industry for about 6 years and have gotten the opportunities to study mined diamonds and lab-grown diamonds, and I've just grown a huge appreciation for the characteristics that they carry and the beauty that they have. February of 1955 is when GE announced the first man-made diamond. There's two types of processes that lab-grown diamonds have. The first one's going to be high pressure and high temperature, HPHT, which what they do is they take a slice of a mined diamond, they put it in an oven that has the high pressure and high temperature. And within that oven, there's carbon atoms that undergo that high pressure and high temperature, and that's when it crystallizes and a rough diamond's formed. This process usually takes about a month, unlike mined diamonds that take about billions and trillions of years to be formed. The other process is CVD, chemical vapor deposition, where they take a microwave beam that causes carbon to precipitate out of a plasma cloud. That then deposits onto a silicone mold of a diamond, a natural diamond, or a lab-grown diamond. And that's when the lab-grown forms from a carbon deposit. The CVD method usually has diamonds that are formed in layers instead of their own individual trays. Mined diamonds are mined 100 miles within the earth. High pressure and high temperature from the earth crystallizes carbon into rough diamonds, very similar to the high pressure and high temperature system that lab-grown diamonds are formed. The most common mining is going to be pipe mining, but within pipe mining, there are two other mining processes that they use. Either open pit mining, which pretty much they take layers of the earth off to get to the earth's surface. So pretty much the end result is going to be this huge hole within the earth, and then each side has its own little divot for the mining process. Or there's underground mining, which is very similar to the open pit mining, but instead of the end result being a huge hole in the ground, what they do is they dig a huge tunnel, and then connecting to the tunnel are each different smaller tunnels that are at the different layers of the earth. Again, still getting to the earth's surface to collect the rough diamonds. After the diamonds are either grown in a lab or mined from the earth, they have to be cut and graded. For mined diamonds and lab growns, there's 4 C's that they take in consideration when it comes to grading. The 4 C's are going to be clarity, cut, carat weight, and color. GIA, Gemological Institute of America, states that color evaluation of most diamonds are based on the absence of color. So pretty much what they do is under pure white light, they take diamonds and they'll grade them by translucent to yellow, pretty much. GIA also has a color scale that starts at D and goes all the way to Z, and then within those letters are different categories. Colorless, near colorless, all that type of stuff. Some diamonds have no hue, which is going to be your colorless, very transparent, diamonds, and then they also do have diamonds that kind of have a little bit more of a warmer tone, a yellowish color. But with those color distinctions, they sometimes are very subtle, and to an untrained eye, they're going to be completely invisible. Clarity is part of the 4 C's. Natural diamonds are exposed to tremendous heat and pressure. During that process, there are internal characteristics that are formed as well as external characteristics. Those are going to be called inclusions and blemishes. Diamonds are known for their ability to transmit light and sparkle. That has to do with the cutting process. Diamond cutters take a non-vibration wheel. They use olive oil and diamond dust to create the 58 facets for a round brilliant, let's say. So they cut and they create those facets, the pavilion facets, the table, the girdle, everything that goes into cutting a diamond. The cut is crucial to the diamond. The final step, they calculate the proportions of the facets, and that influence the diamond's face-up appearance. Carat weight is the measurement of how much a diamond weighs. GIA uses a metric carat weight. So the end result comes to 0.25, which is a quarter carat, 0.50, which is a half carat, and then a 1.0, which is a 1 carat, so on and so forth. Lab-grown diamonds go through the same color, same clarity, same cut, same carat weight. There are a little bit of different details within each one. The color sometimes can be a little bit different, but again, all diamonds have that. The clarity characteristics for lab-grown diamonds can be more metallic looking and can give off a magnetic field. What you can look for on lab-grown diamonds, there are laser inscriptions on the girdle that are either stated lab-grown, man-made, or created. I have mentioned GIA, which they grade mined diamonds. Lab-grown diamonds do switch grading companies. You go to IGI, which is the International Gemological Institute, and GCAL, which is Gem Certification Insurance Lab. So like I said, the color is still graded D to Z. The clarity is still graded on the inclusions. The cut is going to still be cut the same, and the carat weight is going to be the same as well. After the grading process is finished, the diamonds do get valued for a value. You do have to take the 4 C's, the color, clarity, cut, and carat weight into consideration when you do value or give a value for a diamond. In my job, we do have to look at the color and clarity, the cut and the carat weight for when we either trade in diamonds or sell them to come up with a value. You can have 2 of the same size diamonds, but different color and clarities and cuts, and that will fluctuate the price. So you do have to take the different factors into consideration. The big question for lab-grown diamonds, I get it every day, is what are they going to be worth in the future? Right now, lab-grown diamonds are 10 to 30% less than mined diamonds. So in the future, we are not quite sure how they're going to be valued, but right now, they're definitely cheaper. Mined diamonds in the future are going to have at least 50% of their worth. Mined diamond prices are constantly increasing, so that's going to be more of a pro for mined diamonds. So the purpose of this speech today was to explain the difference between lab-grown and mined diamonds. We got to understand and see the creation of lab and mined diamonds, understand the 4 C's of diamonds, and getting to know how the two are valued. Now, when you hear the song, Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, you'll be able to fully understand why diamonds are girls' best friends. Or when you meet the love of your life, when you decide to propose, you will have the knowledge to make a smart financial decision and be able to pick the perfect diamond for your perfect someone.